guys, so today I'm doing a weekly wrap up where I go through my wallet and I pull my money that I spent for the week. I sometimes spend cash, but a lot of the time I charge on my Discover card or things that come out of my checking account. So I am pulling this money so that I can put it back in the bank and make a payment on my Discover card or to cover those expenses. First of all of my receipts, as I said in my last video, my dad had surgery this week and I was unexpectedly spending money going out. I will say I do not like this wallet. I bought it because I thought it would hold me over, which it's going to until the Aesthetic Dollar came out with her stuff and I could order something from that. But this is too small. I don't like these little envelopes. I don't like how bulky my receipts look in here. Sorry, my dogs are being insane today, so if you hear them, that's what's up. So let's just go ahead and get started. I am going to write down all of my transactions for the week. I usually run my week Friday through Thursday. I did not have expenses on Friday last week. So I just started this on Saturday. I am actually working on something that I want to print off. I'm using a Happy Planner right now for kind of a bunch of different stuff. Looks like this. Faith, Hope, Love. And it's got chores, meal plan, budget, just some loose leaf paper. But I don't know. I might go to like a 3-ring binder because it's just easier to print and easier to hole punch. And so we'll see. I'm playing around with it. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so my first expense was on Saturday on this D means Discover card. I went to Publix and I spent $11.61. This is going to come from my groceries. So I'm going to take $12 from my groceries. Let's just go ahead and do that because I know I overspent on groceries, but I did have extra. So I give myself $100 a week, but I am giving myself $100 a week times 5 weeks. That way I have extra money as I need it, and I'll hopefully build up some extra money in groceries. So I did overspend a little bit, but I won't spend as much this week either. So I'll have to pull from my actual binder to get grocery money, because what I do is groceries, gas, coffee, eating out, and personal. I just put this money in here every week to spend on throughout the week. So let's go ahead and go down and grab the next one. On Sunday, I went to Food Lion. I hope you guys can see this. I've never written before. Okay, good. Well, with an angle. Also, these receipts I'm going to scan into Fetch. I'll leave my code if you want to sign up. It's really cool. It's very easy. So I spent $64.61. So I'm going to do 65 from groceries. Okay. And then I actually, at the same day, forgot something for my mom that I said I would pick up. So I had to go back. Okay, so I gave myself $100 this week. I had spent some in cash out of my groceries envelope. And then Food Lion, I didn't put this on my Wells Fargo card, which is now making me realize this. I usually will put the Food Lion on my Wells Fargo card when my Wells Fargo bank app offers a cashback option. So I can activate a code, and it was going to give me, I think, 7% back on what I spent. So I'll have to go to Food Lion in a couple of weeks to make sure I use that. So I try to put that on my Wells Fargo card. But I didn't think about it when I was actually going there. That's why I bought so much. And then put it on my Discover card. when I was checking out, of course. So let's see what else. On Thursday, I went to Publix. I was not actually planning on spending this much money. I needed like batteries and stuff like that, but it was $56.12 and I spent $57 on groceries. Okay. I actually was not planning to spend this. I went for batteries and they had my favorite, like these meals for to-go things, and that you just bake them in the oven. Chicken, it's like a herb crusted chicken with sweet potatoes, and it's delicious. And they have not had that in months. So I grabbed a couple of those, and I grabbed a couple other things that I actually did end up needing. That's how I ended up going over. I would have been fine if I had stayed here, but I didn't. So down here, I'm going to do groceries. And I'm going to tally how much total I need. So groceries is $12 plus $65 plus $7 plus $57, and that's a total of $141. So let's see how much money I've gotten here. From my money here, I did go to the grocery store for something and paid cash, but I'm not covering that in my expenses here. But it wasn't very high. I love to buy like a salad mix and then get some chicken tenders to go with it, because the Publix chicken tenders are absolutely the best. But, and then it makes me want to eat salads. So that's what I think I went in and bought, was some chicken tenders for a couple of meals. I'll usually buy like 3 or 4 and then split them up across 2 salads. So we've got 141, 50, 70, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got $94 here. I'm actually going to need another piece of paper because my calculator's on my phone and I'm filming on my phone. So let me pull out a piece of paper here. So 141 minus 94. Oh, geez, Louise. Let's see. Well, minus 100 would be 41. And then that's, wait, minus 90 would be, I should have written this different. Let's write this different. 141 minus 94, so I can actually do like real math and not try to fake it. 11 minus 4 is 7. 13 minus 9 is $47. So I still need $47. So we're going to pull out my blue envelope, and here is my groceries. I do have a 50 in here. So we have a 50, and I will put back in $3 to cover that. So this should be 141. 50, 100, 20, 40, 1. Perfect. And then what I will do is I will come back here to my log, and I will put week 1. We spent 141. That's not right. We spent 47. 47. So that should leave me with 353. Let's see if that's correct. 20. Oh, I forgot I did that this way. 20, 40, 50, 100, 20, 40, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50, 300, 20, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 353. That is correct. And I will put money into my wallet in just a moment to restock my spending for the week. And we'll have to think through how we're going to do that. Okay, so groceries is taken care of. I did groceries. I did this. Okay. we will put my money in my little dish over here. All right, next up, I had medical. So I went to CVS and got some stuff that I needed. So we're gonna do 19 for medical. And we're gonna do on Wednesday on my checking account, my One Life gym membership came out and it was $39.99. So we're gonna do 40 medical. All right, so then medical is going to be $59. Okay, so let's pull out this, go to my medical. And I do not have $59 in here. I do have 50, I have 60 though, and so I can take a $1 bill here. That gives me 26 left. Okay. Let's go put that on here. $6 was what was left. Okay, so that one is taken care of. So we can check this one off and we can check this one off. Okay. On Sunday, I also went to Panera. I like to eat at Panera and Dunkin' in the morning on Sundays. So I went to Panera. It was $7.44. They have the best 4-cheese souffles. This is $8 for eating out. And I'll have $2 left for that. But I think I'm going to spend that elsewhere. Let's go see what's in my wallet, because this is coming out of my wallet. So eating out, has $10. So I need 2 back, but I don't have 2. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I also had a Quick Trip. I stopped at Quick Trip and got, I don't remember what I got, but I did get something real fast, apparently, and it was $1.84. So I'm just going to do $2 for eating out. That will take care of my $10. It means that I don't need change back to cover that. Okay, so next up, on Monday, I ordered from Amazon. I had a problem with my new fridge door. It's not a new fridge, it's a used fridge. My parents got a new fridge and they gave me their old one. So, it's new to me and I accidentally left the door open all night long, like barely. So I bought myself some sensors. So I'm gonna get $30 from home. Was not planning on having this as an expense. This leaves me with $3, so we'll deal with this $3 at the end. But home is in this one. And I literally just put this $30 in here. So it's a good thing I did save it, because I would not have had that money if I hadn't. Fridge sensor minus 30 is 0. Okay, so I forgot to do this. Eating out is getting $10. That is in there. Home is got $30. That's in there. So that's not taken care of yet. I'll still have $3 to cover from somewhere. All right, and now we get kind of into the more difficult items on my list. I did also on Monday go to Dunkin' and get iced coffee. This month they're doing like $2 medium iced coffee. So that cost me $2.94, and that is $3 from coffee. That's gonna drive me crazy. Let me write that out. Okay. And I had spent on Sunday out of my coffee money. So let's see what I have left. I do have change. It's in my car. I did not bring it in. But that's all right. $1, $2, $3 exactly. We'll put those in there. Mark that one is done. Coffee. I got $3 from. Okay. Okay, so Dunkin'. I did go to Dunkin' again on Wednesday because of my dad's surgery. I wouldn't have been out the house if I hadn't been going to that. And it was $11.27. I also went to get an oil change. And this cost a lot more than my old car cost. For an oil change and a tire rotation was $120.50. So what I'm going to do here for this oil change, I don't have that much money in my account, but I will at the end of the month. I changed my sinking funds allocation so I can cover it by the end of the month. So I am going to go to car. I'm going to take out the $50 that I have to put it towards here. Okay. Car is 50. I put it in there. 50 car, but this leaves an extra, I'm just going to round down on this, 70. So what I'm going to do here is go into my account logs, car, and this is going to be an oil change. Minus 120. You'll see I had my last car had problems. So I was repaying myself. I put it on a card and I was repaying myself for the money for that. That's why Repay Wind is on there. And so that I added an extra money to cover the money that I owed myself and leave me $50, which I thought would be pretty close to what my oil change was. Turns out that it was not, because they rotated my tires and everything, so they charged me for that. I went to a different place. So this leaves me with a minus 70. So what's going to happen is when I do my March pay for the month, I'm going to cover so that I cover this 70, and then I'll pay the remainder of it on the last of the month before the interest hits on my Discover card for this. And then, like, if I put $100 in here for my car next month, then I would have $30 that I would actually cash stuff because I was behind $70. So that's how I'm going to handle that one. So this one is done. That one is done. All right. I have not figured out what I'm going to do with Dunkin'. I do also have, here's my weird ones that I have. Now, I do know what I'm doing with Los Rios. I went to this taco place. My dad gave me $25. So I'm not putting this money in here right now because I need to go get it. I don't have it with me. So I'm going to put it over here. Let's do extra, because I have 2 extras coming, which means I have 100. No, I have 50. I have 25 for my dad, and my mom gave me 25 because she wanted to pay for some of my student loans that I still have. And so one of them is $25 a month. So she's paying me back for the payment that I'm already making. So I've got an extra $50 that's not in my cash right now. So what I need to do is, this is minus 17. So that's going to equal 33. So I've got 33 bucks left. So I'm gonna do 17 extra. Mark that one off. Wait, don't mark that one off. I hate this stuff sometimes. Okay, there we go. So I haven't paid for that one yet. Okay, I'm gonna add this Dunkin' in there also, minus 12 equals 21. 12 extra. Okay, and then from when I went on Tuesday, let's see, I stopped by Quick Trip to grab something really quick for $6. Okay, and then hospital, I spent $8. This was actually on Wednesday, but there's not enough space there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put it here. I also bought something else at the hospital. I bought lunch, and we were there from lunchtime, and I was working before. I didn't have a chance to eat before I left, so I ate when I got there until, I don't think I left until like 7 or something, when I had to go take care of my dad's dogs. So I also bought a little snack while I was at it. And then on the way home, I did buy also Waffle House, which was not worth it, but oh well. Okay, so let's see what I've got. These are the last ones. So I've got that one taken care of. So I've got to take care of all of this. This is, I've got $21 left. Let's see, 5, 8 is 13, 19, 21. Okay, let's see what I can do. Well, I could take 3 of this out of here, which gives me 18. Okay, so we're just gonna call that one done. Okay, and then this is 14, 4. So we'll round this one up to 16. This one can be round down to 14, 4. This one, 8, 6. We're gonna go extra, extra, extra. Okay, so that's $18 minus 18 equals 0. So we will get $50 to pay for all of these extra ones. They're not checked off yet though, because I have not done that. And then the 16 from Waffle House is actually going to come out of my gas, because I didn't spend my gas money this month. I mean, this week. So I'm going to go ahead and take this gas money out of here. Let's see how much we have. We have 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. So we've got $29 and we only need 16. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this 20, I'm gonna look in this stack. There's 2 tens. Put this 20 in here. Then what I've got here is 10, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm gonna take 16 out of here. Okay, that leaves us with $13. I'm going to roll over this $10 bill for next week. And these 3 I'm going to put in my savings. So we're gonna go gas. Okay, so let's take care of these right now. This may be convoluted, but this is kind of how I have to do things. So the 10 is getting, you know what, let me do the 10 last. The 10's gonna get rolled over, so we'll just set it right there to do whenever I stuff my wallet in a minute. And the 3 $1 are going into my savings folder for my $1 savings challenge as rollover. So let's go add it. So let's see if they have $8 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. There we go. That takes care of that. I'll come back to this in just a second because I want to go ahead and stuff my wallet really fast with the money before I forget what I'm doing. Okay, so for gas, let's do gas first. So gas, weekly this time, I went less this month. So weekly this time, we were doing $30. So I've got 30, 30, 30, 30 to last me 5 weeks. So I'm gonna put this with this $10 here for this week. Let's go back here and mark it as being distributed. So we're gonna do wallet, week 2 is gonna be minus 30. So that's 90. Let's just make sure you've got $90 in there, which I'm sure we do. But 20, 30, 50, 60, 80, 90. So now that's perfect for this week. Now the one that we have to think about, let me put this away really fast. Let's do the ones we don't have to think about before we get to groceries because I overspent. Okay, so the gas is ready to go. Coffee, we're just doing $10 each week. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a $10 bill, which means we've got 2 of those left. I cut back on this for this month because I knew I needed to. You can find out all about that in my cash stuffing video. So now we've got 20 bucks for the rest of the week, month. And we'll do the, I'll do the trackers for all of these at the end because they're all the same. Eating out is also getting 10, so we've got 20 bucks left there. So I will stick this inside of here. Okay. Oh, personal. Look at that. I didn't spend all my personal money. I should have done something differently, shouldn't I? Okay, we'll deal with this. You know what? I'm going to take the $3 out because I already figured out the rest of what I was going to do. So I'm going to take the $3 out for the $1 challenge. I'm going to keep the 5 in here for this week to roll it over. Oh, I did eating out. I didn't put this back away. La 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 la. Okay. So there's eating out. Personal. There should be also 3 10s in here. 3 10s. So I'm going to give myself another 10, put my 20 back in here. I do have a gift card to Nordstrom that I found my stuff that I didn't fully use at one point in time. So we're going to put 15 in my personal for this week. And I'll add this to the savings challenge that I just did but didn't do correctly. So let's go ahead and do these 3.
So here's the personal. Wallet. Week 2, minus 10, leaves 20. Week 1, wallet. Week 2, minus 10 equals 20. And coffee, wallet. Week 2, minus 10 equals 20.
Okay. So that's all of those. So then with the groceries, what I have is $3.53. But really, because I put 500 in and there's only 4 weeks in February, really, I technically have 300 in week amounts and then an extra 53. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to leave the 53. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to move these ones to the very back because that's where the 53 is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give myself another $100. One. So that's this. We'll come back to you in just a moment. 50, 70, 90, 100 in my wallet for week 2. All right. So the wallet is ready to go for this week. What I need to do here is I need to subtract 100 on my tracker for week 1 extra, we'll call that. Let me fix this. I really don't like it when things are not perfect. I'm very, very picky. All right, that's good. And then wallet week 2 minus 100 is 253. So when I go into groceries, I should now have, so this is 50, 70, 90, 100. 50, 70, 90, 100. And then 50, 1, 2, 3. So I've got the 53. The 253 is what I was expecting. That's what I've got. My envelope. And let me put these 3 $1 bills into my savings challenge over here, my $1 savings challenge. So put those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, which is right. And I'm going to fix my tracker really fast. We need the whiteout again, because this was not actually 3. Okay. Okay, this was actually 6. And so this is 11. Okay. So that one's ready to go. Now, what I need to do is I need to count this to make sure that what I have here is actually the correct amount. So let's sort these out really fast. My money that I'm taking back to the bank. We will count it in a minute. So what I'm taking back to the bank is this amount. I will also be putting in $50. I just have to get the $50. So what we've got here is, oh boy. Okay. So we've got, that's a 10, carrier 1, that's $200. Easy peasy. 210, 240, 290, $309 is what I should have. Let's see if it's right. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 300, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I've got $309. That is correct. I will also be doing a $50 payment. And just so that you know, for my Discover card, I'm going to make a payment. Actually, let's do checking first. For checking, I'm repaying myself the $40. The only thing that's checking is this guy right here. Okay? Everything else is my Discover card. I get these cashback rewards. The first year, it's like really high, and I haven't had it a whole year yet, so I put a lot of my stuff on my Discover right now because you get double at the end. So I'm trying to make that as high as possible at the end. So this should be $40 going in to repay my checking account, which means I should have remaining 9, 7, nope. Yes. 279. Let's see if I'm right. So if we take 20 out of here, I mean 240s, we take two 20s, which equals 40 bucks to repay my checking account, we should have 279. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60. Guys. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I was wrong. It is 269. Hello when you try to do math in your head. Actually, you know what I'm going to do now. Okay, so we've got 269. So I will be making a payment of $269. I also have this 50 bucks to go on there, which will really be $319 will be the total payment, but I just don't have this 50 bucks right now. And then 40 for my checking account, but all of this will get deposited to take care of that. That's the wrap up. We are ready to go for the next week of expenses. Like I said, I'm working on getting something for this where it's like not like my handwritten stuff every week. It's more organized and like clear, but that's what we've got today. And we can go pay off my card so that interest doesn't accrue on it, because I've had this card almost a year. I guess I've had it since June of last year, and I have yet to have any interest account allotted to it. So I don't want to start now. So if you haven't already, like this video, comment. If you see something, ideas of what might help me, I'd love to hear them, because I just really started doing this wrap up of my weekly expenses. I started the binders last year. Sorry, my dog is playing. Lady. I started the binders last year, but then I didn't do as good of a job actually tracking my expenses. So I'm trying to do that. I'm also going to try to do in February a no spend challenge, which is going to be hard. But it's like a week challenge. But it's going to be hard because I'm traveling at the end of the week that I'm planning on doing the no spend challenge. Or at the beginning of the week. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So I will have some expenses from that, but they are planned and allotted. So, like I said, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you're interested in following me through this journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.